Post-corporate finance career and kids, I was a personal trainer, specialising in women with children. All of my clients were incredible, intelligent, hardworking people who were achieving successes on all levels. Several held high-level positions in major accounting firms and government. Brilliant women who found it challenging to consistently carve out the time they wanted to turn up to workout sessions, get enough sleep, eat well, drink less wine. And at the time, I just didn't get it. It seemed like a no-brainer to me because in my world, being a lead parent with 3 young kids, if I went down, we all went down. So that was a good enough motivator to invest in health and well-being. So wanting to get to the bottom of it and not wanting to make assumptions, I started asking them what was getting in their way. As a personal trainer, I've heard all sorts of reasons why people can't exercise, and I could probably write a book on it. And in amongst the seemingly practical reasons, there was a recurring theme. They were all putting everyone else's needs and wants before their own, believing their personal sacrifices meant they were doing the right thing for everyone. But they were slowly losing themselves and their health in the process. I wanted to know why this was happening and what could be done to help women empower themselves to take better care of themselves. So I delved into the world of understanding how the human mind works. Motivation, coaching, mindset shifting, positive psychology, personality profiling. I thought that if we just understand ourselves better, play to our strengths and work harder at habits and practices, then the problem would be able to be solved. That was until I noticed a worrying trend in my coaching clients. Many were increasingly telling me they were exhausted, anxious, stressed, and close to burnout. It was getting really serious, and I wanted to help them. And at the same time, I started to really feel that tension of feeling successful at work and at home, but thinking that I wasn't good enough at either. So I stayed on this mission to get to the bottom of why women seem to struggle with self-care and feeling like they weren't doing good enough at anything. After launching a research project interviewing over 50 high-performing women and a few men about their challenges with being everything to everyone, and also digging deep and wide across history, neuroscience, politics, philosophy, leadership, sociology, anthropology, I found that the pressures and stereotypes within society are underpinning this women's health crisis, and they're the root cause of why women are less likely to invest in their health and well-being. I call it the gender code. It's the set of default beliefs that tells us men are protectors, competitors, leaders, providers, and are expected to be the highest family income earner and focus almost exclusively on their career. And that women are nurturers, carers, supporters, and are expected to be very presentable, agreeable, generous, and invest their resources in giving and being attentive to the needs of others. In particular, being supportive of men in their gender role. So, women, according to the gender code, are not supposed to need anything or ask for anything because it's their job to do all the supporting of others. If they do ask, then they violate the gender code and may be punished by the world or by themselves. The problem is that women's bodies on an instinctive level know that this way of operating is really bad for health and well-being. So they'll try meditation, detoxing, or other self-care options for self-preservation. But the problem is they're at war with the gender code, which tells us that women investing in themselves is selfish. So this combines to create a perfect storm and a downward spiral for women's health. Why does this matter? Well, to improve women's health, we need to break this gender code across society, workplaces, communities, and individuals and rethink the beliefs we hold about women and men and our roles in families and the workplace. Because until we address the root cause of the problem, real change will continue to struggle. It's like putting plaster on a broken arm without resetting it and expecting it to heal. We need to reset in order to heal properly.